Stephanie, welcome back to the Health Home Lifestyle edition of KUAM News Extra. I'm here at Paradise Fitness Center with Jadine, a future COR-6 participant. So we've been talking about this for a few weeks, and I know you just started your training. She hasn't actually completed the program, but she is signed up for the next one about to kick off this weekend. So for those who've never heard about the program, maybe they just know a little bit from our first segment here. What inspired you to get involved?
What inspired me was, at first I had so many things on my plate and I just needed an outlet of energy that was just for me. So I decided what better way to do that than with the gym. So I contacted Paradise Fitness and I met with Desiree, EA Real, on a Friday, and we did our initial consultation. She walked me through what to expect, and the first thing Monday morning, we just kicked it off. And so that was what motivated me to start looking into more fitness things. And then she mentioned a week into our training the COR-6 program, and at first I was a little hesitant because I was like, this is my first time at the gym. I know nothing of any kind of training, so I was a little reluctant. But then after 6 weeks with her, I'm so excited to start the program and to see what progression my body and my mind can go through.
Okay, so I think that's something that a lot of us in the community can definitely relate to. We're busy, we're stressed out, we have all these commitments, but we just need to have an outlet for ourselves and make that time for ourselves to relieve that stress and do something positive. And so, you mentioned that you've been doing this for some time now with Desiree. How long have you been doing these structured trainings that are actually modeled after COR-6, and what have been the results?
We've been doing it for 3 weeks now, and in our first week alone, I lost 6 pounds and 4% body fat. Wow. To date, I've lost about 3 dress sizes. Wow. But we try to stay off the scale because when you look at the scale, you see a number, so how you fit your clothes works better for me. Yeah.
Definitely, and wow, that's really impressive. 3 dress sizes, I think that's something that everyone wants to do. So, and I understand that for you, this was a big step because you had never really been in the gym before. So what was that experience like?
It was honestly terrifying. I did not have any confidence with any machines. When we first started, she put me on a treadmill. I was so scared of the treadmill. I didn't know how any of the buttons worked. She was just like, okay, don't press stop. And I was like, got it. I will not touch that red button. But after the first week, and then we progressed into all these different things, I built confidence with her, and now I love it. I'm with her 5 to 6 days a week, so it's addicting, but it's awesome just to see how much your body and your mind can take.
Definitely. A lot of people share those same views too. Haven't been in the gym, they're a little intimidated with the machines. And I can tell you I've had some bad experiences with the treadmill firsthand. We won't get into that. But those things happen, and so it's a great thing with having Desiree. She's one of our COR-6 coaches, is having someone there to guide you and kind of give you a little bit of that confidence, just so you know what you're doing and you know that you're on the right track. And so far it looks like you've had a lot of progress. So what has your training been like with her? She did mention that it was modeled after COR-6. Did she incorporate the nutritional component and the body mass index component and all that kind of data?
Yes, when we first started, we went over all the biometrics, and I was so into really doing this right, because you see people who start the gym and then they don't eat properly or they have bad nutrition. And so, like with any relationship, you have to put the work in, you have to put the time in, but you also have to make sure you don't, in other words, cheat on it. So if you're expecting to cheat on your relationship with the gym, you're not going to get good results. So we went through all of the nutrition plans and we've been on track with it. So I'm so excited to see what COR-6 has to offer and the results from it too, being on the same path.
Yes, that's a great analogy. Don't cheat on COR-6. Don't cheat on your fitness program. And so, you mentioned that one of your reasons for starting this program in the first place is that you had so much on your plate, busy, other things outside of the gym. So what, how do you make that time to go to the gym and bring this healthy, fit component into your life?
Honestly, as a mother of 2, it was really hard losing weight after giving birth to your children. And so my youngest right now is 6. So it took me 6 years to say, okay, it's time to actually do this. Like, I did fad diets, I did detoxes, I did a water diet. And I'm like, if you can handle 10 days of doing that, you need to stop making excuses and get in the gym and do something long term. So that's what I really wanted to do with Desiree and with the program, is do something long term, because with dieting and with all those things, your body reacts to it in a certain way where you get results and you get weight loss, but you don't really tone out your body as you would like to be. So I didn't just want to diet, I wanted to tone my body too with Desiree.
Okay, so you've been on this track for a few weeks now, and you're starting the 6-week program. So what are your fitness goals, or what are your hopes for what you're going to see and experience throughout the program?
Well, like with any girl, of course you want to be bikini ready. So that is definitely a goal, just to have a better body, to better mind, just to push myself harder and see where I can go. Just be a better version of myself is really all I want to get out of the rest of this program. Yeah.
Okay, and so you also mentioned that, some of the results that you've had as far as physically, you mentioned, weight loss, you dropped some dress sizes, but what about as far as your energy or your confidence? Has that changed at all?
Oh, of course. Coming to the gym especially, my confidence was like zero, because it was intimidating, and you see, as well, when you start, you have struggle. You look at all these people who are fit, all these people who are pounding out weights that are like so heavy, and here you are with your tiny start out weights, and you think, oh my gosh, this was never hard for them. But it's just a lot of perception, because as you progress, you see yourself lifting harder, doing better, and just like I said, progressing through the program. So it's been an awesome journey since, and I'm really excited to see what COR-6 has to offer and how much I will progress at the end of that program too.
All right, well, thank you so much for sharing your story, and good luck for COR-6. I know you're going to kill it, especially with Desiree. She's a drill sergeant, so you'll be good. But thanks again for joining us. Well, stay tuned. We'll have more health, home, and lifestyle after the break.
Your community calendar is brought to you by Taco Bell. Whether it's your first meal or your fourth meal, we've got you covered. Taco Bell, live Más.